So this is the start of day 3. It being homeless in Fort Collins, Colorado. Um, I came down here from South Dakota to take a job offer. I'm supposed to start Monday. It's a really good offer, um, but I'm seeing a huge problem that needs to be addressed, and it's the homeless population here in town. There's a lot of people that stay in their cars and they live out of parking lots, um, whether it be Walmart or uh, tire shops or malls or whatever. There's a continuous flow. Um, Craigslist has, it's been getting me by, uh, getting some jobs here and there. Um, my background is this. Earlier this summer, we moved from North Dakota to South Dakota. Um, Me and my wife, my kids were homeless. We're living with their mom, and so I got to take the job offer. I had to leave them behind, and I had to come to Colorado. And do I have any money? No. Pawned my last $60 worth of stuff and hit the road. And I says, you know what? I can't come home until I get this fixed. And I think, that's the mentality of a lot of people that come to Colorado is, they're setting off on a new adventure and they're ready to work hard and create a life. And I think a lot of people make that mistake of not coming fully prepared, not coming with enough money. Um, but a lot of these housing places, anyway, they want job verification before you can even fill out the application to move, into an apartment. So what are you supposed to do? I mean, live in your car until you find a job or what? I mean, you know, it's just kind of a weird thing with apartments around here or houses or whatnot. Um, there's a lot of good people on the streets, and you say a lot of people moved here for the medical marijuana or legalized marijuana, and yeah, the part of that's true. There's that argument that oh, they just came for the medical marijuana and they don't really care about contributing to society or what. Um, but the fact is, I didn't come for the medical marijuana. I came for a job, a $27 an hour job in the um, Front Range oil fields here. So my case is slightly different, but I did come broke and I did come unprepared. I am living in my car in a mattress. I got a mattress. I was able to score that. Scored some blankets and some pillows, and so it's not like I'm sleeping under a bridge. I don't have it as bad off as some other people. Um, Today is Sunday, November 25th, 2017. Um, and this is the Lord's Day. This is God's Day. I should be off finding a church. That's what I should do. And go sit my butt in a pew. Maybe I'll do that. But money's too tight. Gotta find work. I don't like begging at churches. I don't like begging people for money. I like working for my money. I like finding cash paying jobs that are going to get me through until I start my job and get my paychecks, and I don't have to necessarily worry about having to have that liquid cash to get through. Because waiting 2 weeks for your first paycheck, that's a tough thing. Waiting to start your job, and that's a tough thing. Experience only gets you so far, but if you didn't bring any money, what are you gonna do? I mean, I would say for anybody coming to Colorado um, to explore your life or what, bring a camper. Bring something that you can live comfortably in. Because there ain't no sense. If you can't live in your car, then and you're just hitchhiking to Colorado. Well, it's wintertime and it's cold. Living on the street don't work so well in Colorado no more. And people would say, there's that argument that, well, why would you move to Colorado without a job? Their job offer, or that kind of thing. Well, some of our situations are different. A lot of people come to Colorado because of the mountains. The politics state that you came to the state of Colorado for marijuana, and that's not always true. I came for a good job. I came for the mountains. I came for the scenery, not anything else. And but if you are here and you do need help, there's not a lot of services, for people that do need help, that you know because the problem is so big, it's so vast. There's thousands of people in the same position as I am. There's thousands of people that are homeless, and everybody's just trying to get their hustle on. And all I can say for anybody is just start putting in applications. Just start working somewhere. This is life in Fort Collins, Colorado. And I really hope that things work out for each and every one of you. And God bless your hearts. I really do. It's tough to ask for help, man, but I need help. I know I need help. We all can't come prepared. Like it or not, people are gonna come to Colorado, and people are gonna be homeless, and there are gonna be those people that make it. Eventually they're gonna get their jobs, they're gonna get their apartments. Just if you can, put some jobs out there on the Craigslist gigs for us to do if you need something to get done, because there's tons of us that check that thing to get work. Cash paying gigs that's going to get us through, and the fact is we need cash paying gigs in order to get our first check, to get us through until your first check. There's only so hungry you can be. And there isn't a food shelter here, that feeds every day. You're on your own, for food. Temporary shelters are full. You can't go there and stay there. And by God, if you got a car, you better go stay in the car. Don't tell them you got a car if you want to stay in the shelter. But this is the start of my video blog, day 3. So we'll recap. Day 1, I got to Colorado from South Dakota at about 2 o'clock in the morning. I stayed at I slept at the Welcome Center in on the interstate there, the travel center. And then I went to Greeley. Um, I knew when I left I was screwed. I didn't have any money. I just had the gas to get here. Um, so I went to the food pantry in Greeley. They gave me some, pretty close to expired food. I ate one bag and got sick. So I mean, I haven't really been eating that stuff. From there, I went to Catholic Charities to try to get a gas voucher, neither of which I could get. There are no services in here in this area that will help you with gas to get to your jobs or get to interviews or get to put in applications. There's no services like that. So after that, I said, well, let's just, because they offered my job, the job that offered me money, they offered me $27 to $32 an hour. I mean, hard to pass up, and that's why I'm here. It wasn't a low-paying offer, it was pretty high. So I went there to try to secure work. Now I'm just waiting to hear back on my UA. I mean, everything's good. My experience is good. I'm a caser by nature, out of shape one, but, knowledge is key in that field. So after, I took my UA, and now I'm just sitting here waiting. Next day 2, I did score a moving gig. I made a little bit of cash. The guy paid $45. Got tipped by the owners. That's pretty cool. Gets us through. I was so hungry by that point, though. I mean, I adamantly refused to eat that expired food. You don't want to be up here trying to work and being sick with a virus, stomach virus. No idea who's calling. Things should have gone to voicemail. So here we are, day 3. It's like I say, it's a Sunday, so there ain't much going on. I got a $30 leaf raking job. That'll pay for some gas for the car and probably get a meal. We'll be doing that today. I posted an ad, trying to drum up some labor business. And here we are, day 3. Kind of depressing. It's raining. It's cold, wet, and rainy. Sucks. I don't know if I'll get to rake my leaves. In that case, I'm going hungry today. More advice for anybody heading to Colorado. Have your shit together if you can, man. Have some place to stay, have some relatives, have some food. If you ain't got money, bring food. Do something, man. Because being homeless here sucks. Might as well stay home where it's warm. Alright, well, thank you, man, for listening. God bless. Sunday, November 4th, 2017. day 3 of being homeless in Fort Collins, Colorado. We'll see you guys later. Bye.